$24 billion.
And the state has money in the bank.
That's the number Texas Comptroller Glenn Hagar says Texas has left over, meaning it's almost entirely up for grabs for lawmakers' policies. So, where do lawmakers want it? Democrats have made clear they want that to go towards policies like infrastructure and public education, given how little was done in public education last session when the surplus was $32 billion.
We had a $33 billion budget surplus, and Greg Abbott spent zero of that historic surplus on our students, on our teachers, on our families, and on our schools.
I do believe public education is going to be a significant discussion. I think education savings accounts is going to be a significant discussion. I don't know exactly where the legislature is going to land on both of those, but I do think they will probably pass something.
In fact, last year, the Texas legislature allocated $4.5 billion for a school vouchers-like program, but never passed the legislation that would have created the program. Now, that $4.5 billion goes towards the surplus, but it may not stay there for another session if Republicans do pass a vouchers plan.
Having this approach where you're not necessarily creating a ton of new recurring expenses for the budget for the state is one way of approaching this.
Last session, when the legislature had a bigger surplus, much of that money went toward property tax cuts.
These revenues, they come from who? The taxpayer. All these dollars are taxpayer dollars.
Republicans have said that they want to go even further, potentially even a complete elimination of property taxes. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick this afternoon writes in a statement, "With this surplus, my first focus is to continue to cut property taxes and increase teacher salaries, along with making smart one-time investments to ensure our budget is sustainable moving forward and that our state is prepared for the future, as we did with the last session's surplus."
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.